All right, welcome back to Hout Bay. And gosh, I can tell you one thing. It's getting colder and colder as the day goes by. But does that not look like a painting on your screen right now as you having a look at those fishing boats here in the harbour as we broadcast from Hout Bay? It's freezing, but nonetheless, it's still beautiful. Seeing everybody coming out, walking their dogs on the beach and coming for a walk here on the harbour. It's really, really lovely. But, you know, interspersed with all of that, there's just so many issues here in this area that I do think we need to bring in our reporters here from the Cape Town office and just try and uncover all of the grievances that some of the community members have got here when it comes particularly to service delivery and housing, a major issue and a major player when it comes to these elections. And many of the community telling me that these elections are certainly going to be one of the most highly contested areas. And so this ward is going to be one to watch. It really, really is. But let's take a broader look and a broader perspective of the Western Cape elections. In fact, this particular province has got the highest number of political, the Western Cape has got the highest number of political parties contesting the elections. I'm having a look that currently over 100 parties are listed as registered on the IEC website. But of course, that's pending the completion of the whole nomination process. So let's get a little bit of a background piece on the political situation and, of course, the parties contesting here in the Western Cape.
Yahya Adams is a man of many passions, but his family and community are his top priority. Here at their home in Walmer Estate, bordering the iconic District 6, Adams, along with family, friends and community members, started a political party 8 years ago, the Cape Muslim Congress. This in response, he says, to the Cape Muslim community being underrepresented in the city. After contesting the last local government election, Adams is his party's sole representative in the city of Cape Town. Adams says the party's strategy in the council is to concentrate on wastage, potential corruption, incompetence and to speak out. Convinced South Africa is slowly moving towards a two-party state, Adams says a multi-party system is vital.
I encourage the ideas of more parties because it protects our constitutional democracy, it protects our multiculturalism, and it protects those ethnic minorities who have a right to be in this country, who have a right to be in this province, who have a right to be in the city.
The Cape Muslim Congress is just one of the more than 60 parties that will contest the elections in the Western Cape. And smaller parties have traditionally not done well in elections, mainly due to the DA and the ANC overshadowing the political scene. Political analyst Zweletu Jolobe believes the role of smaller parties are vital. He says they are important in the run-up to elections in ensuring a robust and active electoral system.
Parties will always act and always be sensitive and also reactive to the movements of other parties, which means that despite what we may see as a mess, or despite what we may think is as either unparliamentary behavior and all these things, it does demonstrate that we are a competitive multi-party system, which I think puts us in a much better position for the future.
IEC head in the Western Cape, Courtney Sampson, says it's a busy time leading up to the elections.
We're hitting around about 60 in the Western Cape, which is by far much more than what is in the Free State, where they have 4. So it gives an indication of what we will be dealing with. That does not mean that all those parties that are registered will contest the election. We'll only know that if we follow the election timetable.
Meanwhile, Adams says contesting an election is very expensive, but he believes the work he's done as a councillor in the past 5 years will stand him in good stead.
I don't know where they get 350 million rand to run a campaign, or 250 million rand. I'll be very honest, I've only got 150,000 rand, and that's for my posters, and that's about it. I don't have any money available for media campaigns because I just don't have that funding. Because everything that I put in comes out of my own pocket. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But I've done my best, and it's up to the voter and the community to decide.
More than 3,060,000 people are registered for the August 3rd poll in the Western Cape, of which 10% are first-time voters between the ages of 18 and 25. Mariska Botha, SABC News, Cape Town.